Oh, the bounce pass winds up with Martin. Kaboom! Caleb Martin's first score of the opener gives Miami its large
floor space, over 38% beyond the arc. And good driving kick guy, defends well also.
Oh, you gotta love that. Caleb Martin with his first 53 Heat lead. Richardson zigzagging in, finds Caleb Martin. Kaboom! Caleb Martin.
Deep back.
Hawkins moves it, and now Martin accelerates. Yeah. Robinson trying to cheat White. Robinson around the screen. Off to the wing, it's Martin for three.
Yeah, that time the Bulls got caught trying to go underneath the screen on back.
He's looking for Robinson and stop. Carter tipped it to Robinson. One of the 40 jams it in.
To score on, especially when you're struggling offensively.
Hawkins got tied up by Allen off the Martin, who clears himself for a mid-range jumper. Lillard pops the tip back toward Porter. Porter saves it, but it comes right to Martin. Martin dunks. Scores and cuts the Miami lead back to 11. Smith headed to the Heat locker room as Martin fires a three. Illegal. You can retrieve that legally. There's no over and back there. Martin. Got it.
Got to do a better job. Boxing out. Got to get those ones getting better and better.
Last season was second on the charge in scoring at 21 a game as
flipped that one up, missed it. Martin looks to push. Doc, it's clear the Heat want to push in terms of getting a nice move there.
The back-to-back, you imagine, do a lot more of it.
Here's Martin. Fakes the three, takes the two, and hits. So what was a 12-point Nets lead.
Okay.
And in fact, his poker face to me was the back of his head. So I really didn't see it. Hit the roll.
On Duncan Robinson shooting so heavily, especially with Tyler Hero being out. It's a big miss.
Martin knocks in a long two. Bridges up to 16 points after he didn't score in the first. And three is good for Caleb Martin. Love finds Lowry. Martin cutting in. Couldn't finish it the first time, but does on the foul. That's largest edge of the game. Martin burrows in and lays it home. Martin, good look. Still can't hit. Gets another look. That one goes down. Martin slides in for the finish. Ready to go here in late November. Flushes it down. Finally, we got to see a little of the preseason.
13, good feed, sailing in Martin. And Lopez was all the way out at the three-point line, guarding Kevin Love. Back in for the Heat, deflected by Giannis. Shot clock at 7. It's Martin for three. Bang, bang. Here we go.
Okay, once he gets multiple championships on his belt, then he can start carrying out.
It's Martin. Cabled and trapped. Martin is on the wing. Beasley will try to contain. Look at the drive. Is on him. Hawkins thinking three. Martin in the corner drives on Middleton. What a move! What a spin! Lowry's got 16 with 6 assists. He finds Adebayo who scoops into the driving Martin.
Great basketball play.
Defense on the perimeter really impacting Miami's ability to score right now.
Caleb Martin over a double team. Banked it in. First score for Martin is in. Using the Adebayo screen, and from behind Nembhard knocked it free. Martin put it in. Caleb.
Just an outstanding catch and shoot three-point shooter, but also off the dribble where he could pull up.
Caleb Martin off balance. Swings it out. Lowry, good ball fake into the paint. For the driving Martin, who finishes. Butler tries and gets the rundown rebound. Hits ahead for Martin. Scoots in for the score. And duck it in under Turner could not. Robinson double team. Now Martin drives in and scores. Oh, the high wire act that Caleb Martin never gets home.
He got up and down with that left hand.
Shows that Kyle Lowry does to help his team on a nightly basis do not go unappreciated. Caleb Martin with a spinning. Isaiah Jackson, who did not score in the game in 6 minutes on Thursday, and the Heat came when the score was 5-4. Caleb Martin pick and pop. Kaboom. I like that. 3 words. Pick, pop, kaboom. From three-point land in the game.
6 of 7 overall, 16 points for Neesmith, part of that bench.
Well, skywalking and scoring for Caleb Martin. Bigger scoring game this year. 5 on the shot clock for Caleb Martin. Tough one. Made it over Bruce Brown. Fourth quarter underway. Jaquez Jr. finds Caleb Martin. Here he comes. And it drops. Assists in the game. They lead the league in scoring and assists. Martin, jackknife triple.
For the Miami Heat. This is the second of those 3. Here's Caleb Martin, the three-pointer that is good. Hurdle. Robinson's been putting on the deck and driving more this season, Jack. And Martin came into the night shooting 29% from 3, and he's made Jimmy denied by Hurdle. Shot clock doesn't reset. Here's Martin, the 3. Wow. Look, you're getting Orlando Robinson with it. Good defense here. Shot clock down to 1. Wow. Caleb Martin with the scoop shot high on. Clean look. 13-point lead for the Miami Heat. Here's Martin, and Martin is
A lot of numbers. I got a headache.
There's a lot of pluses there, Jack.
There's a lot of pluses.
You make a couple of shots, things change. As
Up Harry's zone. We got to beat him with Jimmy's.
the cut, and Martin lays it up and in. Last time,
Whether it be the dotted line area, right at the free throw line area, and obviously all the baseline, the gray area.
Martin, how about me? Too strong. Duncan Robinson into the front court. 5-point game. Martin swooping his way through. 23.
They'll miss Evan Mobley some tonight. Dean Wade, who's starting, had not played in 6 of the last 7. Caleb rattles down a 3. Caleb Martin coming off a season. And Orlando advancing. Backdoor cut, Martin. A pretty play. Caleb Martin. End-to-end sequence for Orlando Robinson. Martin, corner 3. Yes. Make it rain in my... He'd average 18 points a game off turnovers. Has not been an asset for them tonight. Martin, tough one. Caleb Martin with a through the full Philadelphia. Caleb steps back for 3 and connects. Caleb Martin. The cutting Martin. Try to jam it in on Jared Allen. Will take that. Whew. Man. He went.
Caleb Martin stops, starts, gets inside with the left hand. Robinson, no look pass to Martin. He figured something out. Caleb Martin, that's a pretty move. Yeah, looking for a great player to come out of Maine. Yeah, right?
You had me stumped to that one.
Oh, Caleb. And a steal. Plenty of time for Miami. Caleb Martin with it.
Passing it around, being unselfish, waiting till that shooter gets in rhythm.
Caleb Martin. Oh, my goodness. He got away with the travel.
9 seconds left in the half. Butler going to work. Martin forcing up a 3 and making it. Junior picked it up. That's the 18th Charlotte turnover. Runway clear. Caleb Martin takes off and Heat ahead by 15. Caleb for 3. Kaboom. Oh, that little rebound. Shot clock at 3. Martin, a 19-footer. Yes. Caleb Martin awareness. 51-27 Bulls. Martin from the right corner. Kaboom.
He gets that lift, Caleb, on that shot.
Jay Rich also missing tonight. Here's Caleb Martin across the paint. Rolls it in.
Wow. He just fought through.
Love fakes the 3. Finds Martin underneath by himself. Another great left-handed hook. But come to life with 8 points early here in the third quarter. Martin scores. Caleb Martin just and Love looking deep again for Butler. For the driving Martin. Yes, Caleb Martin. Points.
Those corner threes allowed teams to run out. They had a 4-on-2 advantage with poor defensive balance.
A triple for Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin for 3. Got to take it away from Kobe White on the pickup. 3 on the shot clock for Martin. Yes! And a foul. Points in this quarter on 4-6 shooting for the game.
Boy, this is the guy they envisioned when he was drafted for.
Caleb for DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan with 14. Martin back the other end. It counts! Game and a half. 9:20 left here tonight in Miami. 5 on the shot clock for Caleb Martin. And Martin finds the big Martin. Good closeout by Carter. Shot clock at 2. Caleb in a hurry gets it off. Bounces in. It's by DeRozan. Finds an open man. Now it's Lowry for an open 3. Missed it. Caleb Martin skywalking for a huge putback.
He really is a very well-respected guy. One-time All-Star, but have been around so long.
Caleb Martin, a streak for the score. His first bucket puts the heat up.
Chased by Banchero and the Townsend. Martin steps behind the three-point line. Good block over Franz Wagner and knocks it down.
On behalf of that team right now. That's just crazy.
Pistons play tomorrow night in Brooklyn. Caleb Martin skywalking for the... He forced 23 turnovers in Atlanta. Caleb from Bam for 3. Yes. Caleb Martin. 4 on the shot clock for Caleb Martin. The spinning jumper on Bay. Bucket for the man out of Virginia was averaging 15 points a game this year. Lowry to the paint, out to Caleb Martin. Kaboom. Well, you get his 51st career start. He's got 16 points for the Magic. Martin an open 3. Kaboom. He gets the spots. They can make shots in. He's got 14 points. Martin again. Caleb Martin. Richardson against Houston. Out to Martin. Slips by Banchero. Gets in for the score. Caleb escaping the defense that time.
And being able to score the basketball and then have so many different people firing on all cylinders. But
a pretty escape, right? Caleb Martin.
He was out of bio in his defensive ability.
Butler the shovel, Martin the finish. Smith Jr. has been a big difference maker in this game. A huge first half as far as impact goes. Martin bangs in and finishes.
Valuable time for Jontay Porter. And what a game for him.
Shot selection for the Raptors and defense, not to allow this Heat team to get back in the game by the end of the half.
Coming in, they have the 5th best percentage in the NBA. Martin with it.
And you know, I was going to mention that because you saw the way the assists were flowing. Did you see an offensive put?
You get another chance. Tyler Hero off the shot fake. And Martin with a wide open 3. Well, that's a welcome. After missing 14 games earlier in the season with a wrist injury. Here's Martin on a runner. It drops. Shot clock at 4. Duncan, Martin for 3. Caleb Martin. Jordan Martin has the rebound for Miami. The Heat haven't led by more than 1 tonight. Martin just changed that. Caleb Martin.
Hero. Fires it cross court to Caleb Martin. And that's good for 3. Miami tapped it allowed. Diving on the floor, players. Miami's got it. What a pass. Hero to Martin. Threads the... Look like he knows what block is. Down to 3. Martin took a look. Drives and lays it in. He probably knew all of the game. Butler picked up by Carter. Jimmy Butler gives to Martin with the big wind-up and throw down. Here come the Heat. Hero to Lowry. Down low to Martin with Suggs on the floor.
Jalen Wildman with another Heat rebound. Bullets for Martin's three. Yes. Caleb Martin with his first field goal. 9 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Caleb Martin cans a three. Caleb Martin over Duncan. He missed it. Good D by Robinson. Here comes Bam on a bounce from Martin. Oh, fast break. Terry Rozier in his Heat debuts played 27 minutes already. Drives in, pitches to Martin. Kaboom!
Richardson tries to whittle his way. Cutting down low, Robinson. Martin, three. Good answer.
I really am. And we talked about the rivalry, and there's not a lot of love lost between these two teams. Martin, three. Martin knocks out
the player, and then he has the work habits.
Led the NBA in steals last year. Catch and shoot. Martin drills it. Boy, we in a decade. 2013 was the last time they had won a playoff series before last year. And speaking of 2013, this will be the 12th win.
Hero to the cutting Jaquez, out to Caleb Martin. On the attack for the score and the foul.
And get a win for them.
That's a heartwarming day, Kelly. Thanks for that report. Caleb Martin working hard and cashing in. Beal with 16. A 28-point lead for the Suns. Martin. Caleb Martin on the move. It rolls in. Caleb Martin back.
Dribble, handoff, catch, and shoot as the defense went under the screen.
Caleb Martin all day to shoot it, and he drops it in. To 26. Richardson finds Martin. Drives it on Lyles for the finger roll. And John, I think that's one of the classic trades where both teams really won. Caleb Martin on the reverse. Wednesday night in Miami. Welcome back inside the Kaseya Center, where the Heat have a 6-point lead as we open the fourth, and a Martin score.
Watch this split action. Kevin Love can pass.
Martin on the drive, going left with the test. Better offense by Martin. So about that. It's like, as soon as we get our big three together, then we want to see what they actually look like.
It looks like there's a combination of
as well. Bam Adebayo into the lane. Out to Martin. Shot clock at 7. Pull up from the elbow is good for Cody Martin. Transition. Gives it up to Adebayo. Jaquez open. So is Martin. He blows by Plumlee and slams it.
That 5-on-4 create Phoenix series. And he's been fantastic off the bench this year since they made the change for the Clippers.
Martin with the reverse layup.
Has the highest net rating of any player in the NBA. The Clippers outscore their opponents by 12 points per 100 possessions. As Caleb Martin with the circuit. Easy layup for Mason Plumlee.
Martin penetrates and scores.
I'm on the shot clock for Terry Rozier. T-Row gives it off to Martin, gets the shot off. And in! A triple to begin the game. Missed it. Good defense by Hero. Here comes Jim. Martin for three. Kaboom! How about a cut? The Magic come here on a 3-game road winning streak. The stakes are high as Martin fires a three and hits. Calishing into Kevin Love. Could have drawn another charge. Instead, it's a Jaquez Jr. breakout. Martin! Off of the top of it. At 12. Love bullets a pass for Martin. Baseline's open. And he scores on the reverse. Blake Wesley, the second-year point guard out of Notre Dame. Martin, a toe on the line, knocks in a 2. Rozier, open three. It will not go in, but Caleb Martin lays up 11th rebound, needing 1 assist for his 16th career triple-double. Could it be? Yes! Martin from the corner, right back to him, and a nifty reverse for Caleb Martin.
Here's Rozier. Off to Martin. He'll take a deep three and knock it down. Haven't knocked them down with proficiency yet. Here's Martin, a good look from the wing. That one rattles in.
Did that going back to when I was on the Clippers. He would experiment with coverages on CP or Blake. I remember one game he was
Porzingis with the 50 combined points. Miami just 52 as Martin gets 3 there.
Be too easy.
Hero a career high 41% from 3, a career high 20.9 points per game as Martin's line drive attempt misses from 3 for Miami. High spin, can't get it to drop. Wow, what a shot from
off the screens, looking for a shot, get into the key, look to feed the basketball to your cutters.
This was 2, Dame with 3 assists now.
Just a bit shy of 9 takeaways a contest. Here's Caleb Martin, was hurt early in the last contest between these two on Christmas Day.
Basketball from deep.
3 minutes to go, third quarter. Miami has stepped in front. It was 2, now it's fans.
Draw some things up, you try to regroup, reset, and this happens. Good stuff.
Martin, tough shot, 1 foot.
So let's see if he can stay away from a second foul. Hero and Caleb Martin. He's got the triple, and he's been struggling. Butler from behind must have gotten a piece of it. Tried to hammer. Martin goes to the line looking for the 3-point.
30+ in that game in Miami. Really the only team that came out and put together a monstrous game.
Caleb Martin laces the 3 ball to give Miami a 5. Adebayo, Duncan Robinson always sprints into those DHO actions, much like Herter does for the Kings. And Caleb Martin out of the game. Technically, I guess. Here's Caleb Martin in the corner. Crosses over Murray. Boy, that's some real
Here in the first.
good defense by Barnes to stop the post-up. Jumper good by Caleb Martin. Picked up by Barnes in transition. On the blow-by, scores the reverse, and Mike
Draw the foul right there.
Martin on the stampede and punches it home.
A hard dribble across the middle on Bam Adebayo. The jump stop and a high look and a high release that nobody can get to. Caleb Martin comes down and he's got 8 to shoot. Tied at 80. Love freezes defenders with a pump fake. Over to Martin, wriggles into the lane to the glass to lay it in.
But the Heat shot was already off. Long gone. The hit did not impact the shot.
Martin. A crossover here by Terry Rozier. Caleb Martin will slash inside and get it to go. With a 3. And picked up Rozier. Martin at the other end. Got by Contavious. Who's been active. Real gallop into the back pedal and Jokic. Saved by Butler in the corner. Martin 3. Go! And Martin at midcourt. Martin with a 3.
Needed. Much needed bucket there. Not only for the Heat, but for the confidence.
Saves the ball. Corner 3. Butler no. Rebound Martin. Tough one inside. Look at him dig.
Wow,
Got
he earned it.
What a play.
Good rebound from young Orlando Robinson. Jimmy pump faking. Martin firing. Kaboom.
Nice inside-outside action there with Jimmy being able to.
Jimmy out to Caleb, wide open in 3. Kaboom.
Their biggest lead. They've scored 9 unanswered points. Martin. Kaboom. Caleb from the corner. Nope. Jaquez, big rebound. For the cutting Martin, who hits the reverse. Oh, both players just... Martin, corner 3. Kaboom. Caleb Martin with 5 trays this year. Number 22 in the league. Escape dribble. And Caleb hits the scoop. Martin on a drive and score.
Facing up.
Not so young after on the second youngest team in the league. Martin with a wide open 3. Kaboom. Caleb Martin.
Impressed with that young man's physicality. I mean, he is big and strong, and you just know where he is on the floor. He's throwing bodies around.
Another Caleb. 11 points in this quarter. Caleb again. Kaboom. It's a Martin eruption. Martin with 11.
Butler. Butler picked up by Hardaway. Out to Caleb Martin, a 3. Another one.
Early on the year, he may have been one of the brightest spots on this Mavericks team before that injury.
Caleb Martin lacing another. Martin the bump in the corner. Hawkins back out to Caleb Martin with a triple. And a 5 battling out of Mayo, picked up by Hawkins. It's Martin for a lead at the other end on the great assist and a timeout taken by Dallas.
To line up that shot. As Butler in the game. Martin. That three is good straight away. Biddy was stripped on the way up. Now it's Butler on the move. Gives it right back. Martin. Martin goes right at Chet Holmgren. Laid it up flat-footed. Martin off balance going against the great
son. First of 2 in a row at home for the Heat. They got Denver in this building Wednesday night. Caleb from the corner. Kaboom. Caleb Martin, that's express one. Rozier gets it back from Duncan. Sends it out to Caleb Martin. Kaboom. Caleb Martin. He has struck twice. He gives him 8 points tonight. Just 2 away from his season high. Tied at 84. Martin unties it. Another 3. Bam with a rebound. Hooks it up. Missed it. Tipped in. By
into the corner. Hawkins had a notion. Martin with a nice crossover. Well contested by Martin working against Najee. Tough fadeaway. Got it to fall. Already has a championship ring with his days from the Golden State Warriors. Martin fires the 3 and
Robinson off to Caleb Martin. Martin off the bench for the Heat, getting to the basket, scores it off the square. Big man Thomas Bryant Stewart. Dribble hands to Patty Mills. Martin with a drive, sees some space. Tough shot, but up and inside. James Wiseman can't quite convert. Caleb Martin to forecourt. Martin down the lane. Fires.
Being able to hit that shot.
Twice by Patty Mills. 37-35 Miami. Mills. Nice dish to Martin for a bunny. That helps a lot. First minute, 4th quarter at Little Caesars Arena. Martin to the basket, laid it in. Caught the Pistons kind of back on their heat. Jimmy Butler against Isaiah Stewart. Martin from the corner, and he triples up. It's a long deuce. Hawkins in the corner. Backs to the baseline. Martin from the wing for 3, and he beat the buzzer with a triple. Pistons down 100 to 83. Martin gets a screen from Bryant, fires it, fills it. Dogged by Jaden Ivey. Off to Hawkins. Now Caleb Martin rises, guns for 3, and it's through.
Dribble that allows him to create space for himself for shooting.
Caleb Martin, corner 3 is through. Very, very reliable. Rebound comes away to DeLon Wright. Caleb Martin on the run, reverses and scores.
Over in rotation there, and that opens up an offensive rebounding opportunity for Paul Reed.
Quick 3 by Martin. Hits it home. Martin off the Bryant screen, trying to get downhill. Got heeled in the air and knocks it home.
Wow.
And Rozier blocked on that attempt. 10 on the shot clock. No reset. Martin for 3. And he knocks it down. They double team him. And there's the turnover. Martin is open. Up ahead, Martin slams it home. And we're not. Fake came up short. Tips it to Adebayo. Martin on the drive. Lowry with the contact. Rozier with a tough step back. And a follow by King.
Picked up by Merrill. Butler's late in the shot clock. He'll find Martin. Martin fades away and scores.
Down Biscayne Boulevard. Rozier. Caleb launching from 3. Come on. Well, he stepped right into his 70th triple. Martin tees up a 3. Come on. Caleb Martin. Yeah, he went 0 for 7.
20 points, you may continue to play your stars, but this is so big here, it's game changing.
Caleb on a flip after a Thomas suction cup that offensive rebound. Ball swims. Martin drives and finishes.
Great ball movement on the kick out from Bam. To your point again, he's got great size. People may not realize this, but Klay Thompson's 6'6".
Oh, Martin with a slash cut. Nice pass from Rozier misses. Highsmith on the offensive play. Martin attacks. Yes. Caleb came up empty. Highsmith has shot Miami back in front. Martin. Oh, timing.
Because of that physicality that he brings, rebounding the ball, defending, and opportunistically looking to score.
Caleb connects from three.
And it opened up for him. He was able to get all the way on top of the rim.
He's got 21 points. Martin able to bulldog. Reed with John Crotty high above courtside here in Miami. Butler finds a wide open Caleb Martin. Kaboom. New York matchups. Here comes Highsmith. Martin attacks. Puts it up and in. I like Caleb's choice on that one, John. 43 seconds left, first quarter. Caleb gets Payne, flipped it up, got it, plus a foul. Missed it. Love with a rebound. Oh, Miami looking for their first lead. Got it! A triple for Caleb Martin. Oh, Martin with his thighs.
That was
and Jimmy Butler was one of them.
And then he just orchestrated the game. I mean, he was in full control of that game the entire night. As
no call either way.
And Martin on the other side, and the Heat. Hero into a cutting Martin.
Cody Martin does a good job playing off the basketball, man. A little more energy in the building here, and that favors the Rockets.
That kind of quiets the crowd down a little bit. The Martin corner three.
Yes,
Kyrie's Halliburton's hit his first 2 threes. Martin catches underneath the basket and scores. Long shot fake.
They got to stay down.
A second layup now by Caleb. The 3 is short, and it's rebounded though by Martin. And it's blocked by Toppin. They're going to
shooting 38%. And the Pacers have rebounded the ball.
And again, this is a top 5 defensive team as Caleb Martin has come off the bench to score 10. Martin has 10. He had 5 first-half points. Jimmy Butler leads it off for Martin, who somehow Halliburton each with 10. Butler has 21 to lead Miami. Martin for 3, good. Halliburton. Switch comes. They want it in the hands of Butler, but Martin is going to fire. It's a 2-point game. Against Siakam. He's taking a look. And it's Martin laying it in.
He's going to find it.
Defender. Jovic kicks it out. Adebayo passes up on a 3. Butler the extra pass. Wide open shot. Caleb Martin connects. And his injury issues as well. Was a big player last year for them. Can't get that to go with a second effort.
At the end of the game, Kyrie said his dad sent him the song Ebony and Ivory and said, look at you guys. And he said it really meant something because of all the talk over the summer. They couldn't play together.
They're playing some of their best basketball. They were 5-11 in the 16 games they played together. After the trade, as Martin drills a 3-pointer.
Right now, it's between him and Nikola Jokic.
Would agree.
Caleb Martin, top shot, banks it only 3 turnovers.
Marquez sends it up top. Caleb Martin sends it up, period. And in. Cross court for Martin by himself. Caleb, fortunately, they only have the 8th best home run. Caleb Martin, that's a long 2. He got it. Now they all right, 8 points in 13 minutes. Hero for Caleb. From the tippy top of Mount. Did not have a chance. Good D by Hero. Caleb. Oh, man. He dug that one. So Thomas Bryant getting the backup center minutes with Love unavailable. Martin with a line drive.
Paul Reed has come in from Embiid. Nick Batum also checks in for the Sixers. Martin falling down, still got it to go. Good strong. Perfect minutes. Butler drives inside, kicks it out. Caleb Martin has all the time in the world. Checks the seams and nails the 3. All of a sudden,
Rosen is hitting 3s. We saw it the other night, and he hits one here early tonight. Martin able to muscle his way to the cup.
Yeah, well, DeMar DeRozan is.
Here comes Miami the other way. Martin will take and take. Still, in my opinion, the team to beat in that conference. Hero, whoa, nifty. Martin, you bet.
12 3-pointers here in the first half for Boston. Caleb Martin, line drive. Marquez inside. Martin able to bank it home. Always felt that can't be easy, JJ. You play for a number of different teams to bounce around so much.
Oh, I thought you two great three-point shooters, Hero and Robinson, need to be at the top of their game tonight. Here is Martin. Didn't give him a lot of time to effort on the glass. Tatum leads all scorers with 16. Tyler Hero sets up Martin. Martin hits a three. Can take the lead here. A three-pointer will do that. Martin fires. Miami in front. Case lead for Miami was 5. Caleb Martin, he's going to pull it on Tatum. Ooh, he hits it. Caleb Martin. White looking inside. Jovic, what a play. Nikola Jovic bounce pass to Martin. Martin scores. And big minutes here for the Miami bench coming up. You got Robinson and Highsmith as Martin goes to the rack and lays it in. Minus Josh Richardson. Big possession. Martin's going to let a three fly, and it's good.
Teams here in Miami, including 5 out of 7 in the last 2 playoff series.
Three-pointer is good. That doesn't hit anything. Highsmith comes out of the pack. And Caleb Martin for 3. So you trade Marcus Smart, Grant Williams.
They're in. I don't think they use White enough as a primary defender on scoring guards.
Caleb Martin, no on the layup. Adebayo picks it off the rim. He's working on a near double-double already as Martin hits a 3.
They can easily give Porzingis game 5 off, and he can get plenty of rest heading into the second round.
Caleb Martin running without Adebayo. Hero right and Patty Mills, and now Caleb Martin buries a triple. Martin had that monster game 2, just 5 points. Boston going to go up 3-1 in this series. Only loss was at home, a 10-point loss. And another memorable performance in Miami. Caleb Martin hit, saved a turnover. Tyler Hero had the big game 2 on this floor. They're going to need more of that. Here's Caleb Martin. He had a big game 2 on this floor as well. And Martin drilled. 5 to shoot, 4 to shoot. Bam Adebayo gets the deflection and the steal. Martin up ahead. White defends him. And Caleb Martin, 5 to shoot over Tillman. Rattles one home.
Memphis Grizzlies even started quite a few games through some of their injuries there. So if they